All right, welcome back to another Mustang build. In this episode, we're just going to be basically focusing on, we're going to weld the bracket onto the subframe. Then from there, basically, we're going to start plugging and playing everything else into place. Before I go ahead and start, a big shout out to JMC Automotive Equipment. Basically hooked me up with this shirt, just randomly sent it out to me. Big props to them. Check them out. Their website's listed down below. They sell a lot of basically heavy duty equipment, anything that your garage needs. They did hook me up with some equipment in the past on a previous build. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, they actually sponsored one of my videos, which was a frame machine build. Check that out, very supportive. They talk to you one-on-one. So big shout out to them for hooking me up with this shirt. If you do want to see some of my merch, just go to my website down here. Check that out. All right, so before we go ahead and get started, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe now if you can. Maybe by clicking that button over here somewhere. All right. So basically, what I'm going to do first is I have. Let me show it to you. So it's basically this part right down here. So the radiator sits in here, one there, one there, right? So this was all crushed up if you've seen a previous video. I got a replacement part from the junkyard because they sell the whole subframe. They don't sell just that part. And there was no need for me to to buy the whole subframe. So I just went ahead, junkyard, cut that part off I need. A few dollars later, I'm good to go. So outside of the camera, I shaved all this stuff down. I actually slid it on. I took my measurements. I'm going to take my measurements again, make sure they all line up. And then we're just going to go ahead and start welding all this stuff around. And once we get that, we'll put our bushings in both sides, get the radiator in here, set it up, make sure it sits in perfectly, and go from there. All right, so in this video, basically, I'm just going to fast forward through a lot of stuff. And many of you might ask, like, hey, where has the Mustang been? It's been nowhere. It's been in my garage. But the problem is I'm in Arizona, and it's 112 degrees constantly, and it's about 105 inside my garage. So I just had an AC installed up there not too long ago. When I say not too long ago, I mean a few hours ago. So now it's actually really cool. It's like maybe 79, 78 degrees in my garage right now, which is awesome. So with that being said, builds are going to be coming through a lot faster, just how it was when it was cooler. But other than that, let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's do this. All right, so this is the damaged one from the wreck. This is the new one. Also, the fan shroud there. The fan shroud is still attached to this one. So we're gonna go ahead and basically start swapping some parts, putting the new ones together, and get going from there. All right, guys, so here's the difference. Old airbag used, brand new one from the dealer. I guess it is actually pretty small, very lightweight as well. They do have the pins here, but the new one actually came with the whole connector, so that's awesome. So instead of just replacing it at the pin there, I'm actually going to replace the whole connector as well, which is attached to this. And the back side has 3 bolts, which I showed you, one here, one here, one here. It also has 2 mounting bolts on top, right there and right there. You do have to take the plastic column off on the left and the one on the right. The one on the right is actually fairly easy, simple. I didn't videotape it because it popped off so fast I couldn't even get the camera ready. Over here, to get off, okay, you have to pry it up, and there was actually 2 bolts that you had to take off the side panel just to get this off, to take the bolt off up here. This side, very difficult to get off, but luckily I was able to do it with no damage, and that's it. So let's go ahead and put the new one in. All right, guys, so I gotta put these little bushing things on the hood right here, as you can see, so the metals don't slap between each other. I actually got DJ Callan over here helping me out, so let's get this going. Gotta put this one in, I think.
And that one.
Okay, what do you think?
Another one.
Okay, you're right. There, I have 4. Okay, I got the second one in.
Another one.
Oh, okay. Here's the third, buddy.
Another one.
All right, I got it. I got it. Relax. Okay, that's the last one, DJ Callan.
Another one.
There is no more.
Another one.
I got you. I heard you.
And another one.
Listen, thanks for stopping by, but I don't need you anymore, all right? I'll see you Saturday night at the club, buddy. All right, guys, that's a wrap for this Mustang build on this episode. Stay tuned for the next episode. Basically, I'm bringing this to the body shop on Monday because it needs a sand bath on it from the paint job I got last time. And then I'm also going to be putting on the front bumper. I'm going to videotape all that stuff to show you kind of what's involved. And that's pretty much it. One more episode, this Mustang is done. I did a lot of work on it. It's actually run and drive. So I've actually been driving it around just in my driveway, in the garage, just moving it around a little bit. Runs great, fantastic. I mean, I'm surprised how well it even came out. You can't even tell there's any damage or there's been any damage to this vehicle. All the parts are brand new from the dealer. It's looking good. If you haven't, smash that like and subscribe button right now. Watch other videos. If this is your first Mustang video that you're watching, go back and watch the first one and you could watch it grow. This build actually took way too long than I wanted to, just because there's a few months where I had a couple of surgeries and I couldn't work on the car, so it took a lot longer. But this thing turned out great. I really enjoyed working on it, and that's about it. So thanks for all the support, all the love you guys have been giving me. I really appreciate it. Share this video. Remember, like, subscribe, and see you on the next one.